How's it going, guys, and welcome back to MoneyBagsHD. Hope you're liking and subscribing to my videos, but we do have another episode for you. This is episode 10. We've reached the episode 10 milestone here. And it's a big milestone as well because we have got a legit defender into our team. We have got one of the best young defenders in the team. We have got Delit into the team. He is an absolute beast. I've spoken about him before in the last August transfer window. He's so good. Look at those stats: power, header, strength, 6'2", 19 years of age. His potential is unbelievable, and he's got a 4-star weak foot. 4-star weak foot from a defender is unbelievable. But moving on, we do have another game against Atalanta. But I am so excited for Delit. Like, seriously, guys. Crazy how good he is for only being 19 years old. Only 82 rated as a defender. So good. But moving on, we do have Atalanta. As I just said before, I love repeating myself. You know that. This game was pretty challenging for me. Look at that. Starting off really strong Atalanta. They just kept the pressure on us. The valve did not turn easy in this game. It was constant pressure after pressure after pressure. Look at these attacks that they had. They just kept pressuring us. Look at the shots. Great save by Patricio in the last two, but we end up coming back with one of our own shots here. Doherty trying to manifest something, but missing the shot. Martinho, and will be a goal kick for them. Atalanta, another pass into the box, and Adan passes it straight to Patricio. But here it comes, the goal with from Ilic. Scores from just inside the box and makes it 1-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So Atalanta are up 1-0 just before the half-time whistle is blown. But we do try and hit back straight away. Jimenez gives it to Martinho, does a little bit of a dance, gives it to Cody. Really nice shot. Great save by the keeper, though. Their keeper was really impressive in this game. It was really, as I said, it was really challenging. I was getting very frustrated because I couldn't get past their keeper. And here we go. Jota gives it off to Martinho. Jota had a shot, nearly scoring, just couldn't get it. Just couldn't get it into the back of the net. So I just decided we'll make some changes here. McKennie comes in off the bench for Cody, and Martinho is off for Embolo, and Jota in cam again. As I was saying in the last or previous videos, I've been thinking about putting Jota in cam a couple of times, and he's been working to perfection. Jimenez having a shot, just missing. Oh, is this goal going to come? I don't know. I thought it would. Lozano in that instance, I thought the goal was there. I was hoping it was going to bounce back off the bar. But finally, after all this, we get a goal. Jimenez with the goal in the 90th minute, saving our asses with a handy point to keep us. Well, we're already 3 points clear, but 4 points is always handy because at least we're a game and 1 point ahead, and that will be 1-1 finish. And to give Atalanta credit, they played us very well, and they played very well themselves. But yeah, moving on to the next game, we have another sim game. Oh no, sorry, no, we do have another home game actually. We have another home game against Venezuela, the Colombian team we beat earlier in the season. I think it might have been one of our first or second games. But yes, that is our next game, and as I was saying, the loan moves, as I've been talking about previous videos as well, not really worried about them. They can go. I'm not going to ever talk about much about them. Like, I'll say, oh, there's a loan move if it happens, but the realistic thing of that happening is not going to happen. And look at the money we've only got. We've only got 1.6 million in the bank. That's nothing. And look at that. Memphis to pay 45.3 million to Real Madrid. Real Madrid would be very excited with having Memphis Depay on their list now. Moving into the next game against Ventura, I was going to make a few adjustments to the team. The only adjustment I made was McKennie in off the bench for Cody, because Cody's passing has not been up to scratch of it late, and also his fitness is a little bit low. So I just thought, why not? Let's give him a go. But look at Venezuela; they're out for some revenge, like we were in our last couple of episodes. They just wanted to get on the board straight away and try and score against us, but no, didn't work. Jota here shoots a really nice goal, and that's 10 goals for Jota in the league. I've been saying it for the last 2 episodes. He's coming. He's slowly built into this season, and he is dominating now. He's starting to get into games, and when he's good, when he's on, he's on. Like, there's no stopping him. He won that game for us pretty much against Hertha, which was amazing. And yeah, I really do love Diego Jota for our left mid. But look at this. We concede a goal in seconds after scoring our own goal. Ventura with a nice cross into one of their wingers, and a very nice header by Valdez. Jamie Valdez with the goal. But Ventura looking to shoot again. Nothing too stressful for Patricio. Lozano's going to do some trickery. A little bit more of it. Gives it to Jimenez. Gives it to Jota. Jota turns. That should have been a pen, I thought. He went to ground maybe a bit too easily for the ref's liking, but got on the boot. And McKennie didn't close out the goal. That was a very important block for us there. But they're coming back, Ventura, but didn't score with that shot there. And I thought maybe it's time to make a substitute. Lozano in the midfield, swap it up with Jota. Imbolo coming on for Jimenez, because I thought I'll give him a bit of a break, and also because he wasn't playing too flash. But Neves shoots goals. 2-1 for Wolverhampton Wanderers. And that pretty much iced the game there. Venezuela that was just like the dagger to the heart to say, we tried really hard, but just couldn't get the chocolates. And we were hoping that we could either at least get a draw or maybe pull up a big upset. But not to be, because Neves coming to the rescue and scoring one in the 70th minute. But they did not stop trying, Venezuela. They have another shot here. It was a very good effort, but not to be. And Adama Traore passes into Imbolo, and Imbolo goes bang! That is a very good goal. And that was, I think, the first goal Imbolo scored in our career mode from myself. So as I've been playing, and just praying to the gods there. And that will be the end of the game pretty much in the 90th minute. Almost that goal was, and it will be 3-1 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. So in 2019, we've got a decent record happening here. We might have lost 1 or 2 games, but as it's been a good year so far for the Wolverhampton Wanderers. 2019 is just rolling into it, which is very good for us. And look at a few of the other results as well. And we've got that big game against Manchester United now, which I think we might lose if you think about it. But Lozano did score, and hopefully we can just hold on to that. I'm praying we just hold on to it. We'll just hold on to that goal. Hold on to it, baby. Just hold on to it. And Lozano goes bang again. Lozano proving his worth, scoring 2 goals against the one of the top sides in the Super League League 1. And now we have another game against Final. We played against them earlier in the season. We ended up being 1-0 winners. Lozano capitalizing again, 3 goals in the last 2 games. Feyenoord fire back with another goal. Oh, sorry, my throat is a bit sore. Lozano, another goal, but then Feyenoord hit back again, making it 2-2. And again, we got a few more loan offers, nothing really too fast. But I was interested about this offer here. We have Ajax offering some cash for Cody. So I thought 7 million, not 907 million. I thought 7 million to 6.4 would be efficient. But yeah, the agreement of sale for 6.5 was perfect for Ajax, and I thought 6.5 is actually pretty decent. So I thought I'll accept it, see what happens. Another game against Sassuolo. We played them in the very first game of the season. We ended up winning 2-1. Yes, 2-1 it was, but I think they do get some revenge on us here, and we end up losing 1-0. If I'm not mistaken, yep, we end up losing 1-0 to Sassuolo. So looking at the next game, having a look at the table, but I just realized we do have another FA Cup game, and then we have another injury though. If you just saw the email, we've got Willy Bolly is out for another ACL injury. 2 ACL injuries this season. So we've got Holgate and Bolly out for the rest of the year, which is really disappointing. So obviously there's something going on with our fitness staff, because they are trash. And looking towards the next game, if you did not just see, we just saw it before, Borussia Mönchengladbach is our next game, which will be a FA Cup game against the German side. And I wasn't really hoping, I was hoping we won, but I didn't think we were going to win. And Zaratha ends up scoring a goal in the 29th minute, and then they score in the 89th minute with Raphael, and it is a 2-0 win for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and they advance to the FA Cup. But I was going to make an offer for Amanda Traore at Monaco, but I never did. Actually, sorry, I was going to make an offer for... I made an offer for him and Tufan, just to see who we could get quicker. But looking at the table now, Bayern Munich, Man City have not changed positions. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Spurs is a surprise in the top 5. I thought Spurs would be down the bottom actually. But in mid-table you got Juventus, Milan, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester United all around there. Some big EPL representation. And then you got Olympique Lyon, Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund all on the bottom of the table. And then you have Valencia, Benfica, Villarreal have slipped down to third from first, and Sporting Lisbon and Roma in the top 5. And then you got in mid-table Schalke, Everton, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Marseille and Betis. And then the bottom teams will probably be very much the same again. PAOK, Lokomotiv Moscow and Dominic Kyiv, or whatever Russian name they've got. And then in the third league, the Buenos Aires are first, Watford and Leicester second and third. Anderlecht 4th, and Real Sociedad 5th. Mid-table, you got Levante, Nice, Club Brugge, West Ham have dropped, fallen from grace. A big drop in the table. And then the bottom sides, you got Zlandsberg haven't moved, Brighton haven't moved, and Lille have not moved as well. So that wraps out the whole league. So it's interesting how it is evolving, the leagues here. Some big teams in the top tier falling out, and we have only got 10 hours to the transfer window is done. So what we're going to do is check off and see what big moves have been made and see what big teams are capitalizing on their cash that they've got. But Adama Traore has Monaco have accepted our offer for Adama Traore, but does not fall through because he got him passed, and then Ilofra, he's not going to play any more games this season, so I thought I might as well ship him off. But really, surprisingly, Neves got given an offer from Lazio, which I thought was interesting. But I put him up to about 45 to 50 mil. I said, if they don't pay me that, he's not leaving. He's too important for us. Two fans' negotiation broke down because the money was too small. Ilofre got loaned out. Why can he get loaned out but the other fuckers can't? It's so bullshit. Fucking racist bastards. And Gibbs White, Brunez Aires wanted to get him, but I said nah, no way. And looking at the new inclusions here, we've got Panjic to Liverpool, Immobile to Chelsea, Pereira to Arsenal, Alaba and Muller was last transfer window, Depay to Real Madrid, as I mentioned earlier in the video, Telles to Arsenal, that's a big move, from Porto, 42 million, Aspas to Atletico Madrid, interesting, Romnogoli to Chelsea for 39.7 million. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce the name. Zaha was already last one. Falcao again, that was last. Iliana Mendy, I think that might be a new one. Coman to Juventus, that might be a new one. Look at that. Alexandro to PSG. Don't they already have Kawaza? That's a massive move. And look at that, Delit, 33.5 million. Massive, and a great sale. Depay to Inter Milan. Edin Dzeko, another striker to Real Madrid. They are bolstering up their striker position, which is really interesting. But we'll keep moving forward. Oscar to Borussia Dortmund. Mandzukic was last. Azpilicueta to Dortmund as well. Dortmund buying a lot of players, but they most likely going to get relegated, so they better change it up too. I think there was Servi to Porto. I think it might have Forsberg to Bayern Munich, Gaia to Juventus, and Lopez was in the last episode. So yeah, definitely a lot of moves happening here, a lot of big money moves for some of the clubs. Balotelli to Sevilla, that happened last. Fizja from Benfica going to Man City. Another striker for Manchester United, Sam Mabera. Bellerin finally going to Barcelona. But yeah, that's pretty much all the big deals that have happened so far this season. So some massive deals have gone down in the January transfer window especially. And we ended up selling Cody, if you didn't realize. So Cody is no more on our team. Our captain is gone. We pretty much sold our captain, which is pretty dog, actually. But I hope he has a good career at Ajax. We've got a couple of good players at the moment. So moving on to the next game, we do have Olympiacos. And we're not far from the end of the season, guys. So that will pretty much wrap up the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll all speak to you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you may be. Ciao.